Good evening, everyone, and welcome to Wednesday Night Brand Night. I'm Sherry Danzig, and it is my pleasure to welcome you all and to tell you tonight the focus, the brand is on Nikken's Nutritionals, specifically our KVB, our protein and meal replacement. And we have Randy Rolfe, who is a nutritional expert, who's an author of many nutritional books, who's going to be sharing her great wisdom. So take it away, Randy.
Okay, thank you very much. I love sharing with, especially with the Nikken family, and you're a great host, Sherry. So this is a pleasure. Happy to help. So I'm going to start my PowerPoint here. So I'll just start by saying when I discovered Nikken, a friend told me that he was a naturopathic physician, and he said, "Did I know about Nikken?" And I said, "Hadn't heard of it, but I really know just about everything in the wellness field." And he said, "Maybe not. This is new from Japan." And he came to my house and told me about it. And I'll tell you the short version. Immediately, I said, okay, they have figured out how to bring natural magnetic energy into your home. I'm all over it because I knew from my studies that the Earth's magnetic field was really, really helpful for good health and keeping your body balanced. So I got jumped right in and never looked back. That was 1997. And my first book came out in 85, and it was a parenting book, but I had a big chapter on how important nutrition was to get the kids off to a good start. And my most recent book is The Single Ingredient Diet, which is about just eating real foods that your body needs. So after I'd been in Nikken for a year or two, they came out with a very strong nutrition line. And I thought, well, can they be on the top of nutrition as well as energy medicine? And so I dug deep, and they were at the cutting edge with their products, and they keep evolving. The more we know, like about gut health and stuff, the better it gets. So I love this picture, and I noticed that our CEO Luis uses a similar picture. Our bodies are made to work, and so many interlocking systems, and we will never know the mysteries and power of the body working naturally. So many systems. And I loved saying how we really need to look at nutrition because we have the increasing overweight problem, the obesity problem, diabetes, heart disease, and doctors are now calling it diabetes. I mean, diobesity, because they are so closely linked. And the US dietary guidelines were just reformed, and I hope people start paying attention because it used to say 9 teaspoons of sugar a day was fine for men and six for women, which is not true. You can literally get addicted. And today, 58% of our calories are from ultra processed foods and 67% for kids. So it's a disaster. And so we are responsible for our health. So thank goodness Nikken has a wonderful, wonderful program. And this is really functional nutrition. It's not just supplementing, but especially the Kenzen Vital Balance is a whole meal. And it's just amazing what they've done. They really feed all the major systems so that they work together in balance. So tonight we're going to talk about the Kenzen Vital Balance Meal Replacement Mix. It's a handful, but we call it KVB. And I just had it for lunch. I have it every day for lunch. It's a quick lunch when I'm busy writing or doing stuff online. And it's really a miracle what they've done. I never recommended the protein powders and the other meal replacements because there was so much other stuff in there, added sugar and stuff and over refined everything really. But Nikken has done an amazing job with this, so I'm just going to go through it quickly. The main features are that it has prebiotic and probiotic activity so that the microbes in your gut can actually produce the postbiotic materials that help the nervous system, the immune system, and everything else. So the KVB supports the immune system. It helps with natural detoxing because of the antioxidants and the vitamins. And it's part of a balanced diet. It gives you 1/3 of your required protein, the 20 grams of protein, and it's a complete protein. Even though it's not based on meat, it's vegan, it's a combined different protein, so you do get all the 8 essential amino acids. And then it supports mental focus, and we'll talk more about that a little later. Now, I love this description that Nikken gives, so if you read it fast with me, balanced nutrition shouldn't be a compromise. Kenzen Vital Balance Meal Replacement Mix is an advanced meal replacement mix designed to support both your body and your mind. A single delicious scoop provides a high potency blend. Our foundation is a complete vegan protein, and we'll talk more about that. We then enhance this with medium chain triglycerides from organic coconut milk, which is one of the best sources possible for the MCTs. And it really serves as brain food so that the brain doesn't dip, even if it gets a little low on glucose, because it can use the MCTs that turn into ketones. So to complete the formula, there's a synergistic blend of the prebiotics and probiotics to help balance the gut microbiome, and everything in it has a low glycemic index. So even if you're diabetic or pre-diabetic, there's not going to be spike in the blood. Very natural flavor, and it includes digestive enzymes, which is really important when you have a product that is powders because it goes into the system quite quickly. So I love the label on the bag right here. Uh, and just to show you that you get your 20 grams of protein, and it's low sodium, it's very low even in fats, even though it has the MCTs, it's just a 2 gram, but they're the very effective ones. And the dietary fiber is the kind that your gut loves, and the total sugars are again not considered added sugars. We'll be talking about that's the coconut sugar, and you get the main nutrient that they add is the calcium. So that's a proportion, and the iron, which is 15% of your daily needs. And this is the description of all the stuff that's in there, and we'll go over that in a little more detail. First of all, complete vegan protein. The 20 grams are from organic yellow pea protein. Everything's organic. Brown rice protein and Sasha inchi, which is Aztec nut. The Aztec nut comes from South America, but very famous for being a high quality protein. And then two things that support the gut health, the prebiotics are from the organic blue agave inulin, which is very good in feeding the healthy bacteria and discouraging yeasts and molds and other things that try to take over in the gut. There's acacia gum, guar gum, and xanthan gum. All of these, again, are the kinds of fibrous material that the healthy bacteria groove on. And then the probiotics are the lactobacillus and the acidophilus and the lactobacillus bulgaricus, which are known as, they're the kind of microbes that a baby picks up when it's born from the mom. It's the right kind of bacteria to get off to a great start. So when you're trying to renew your health in your gut, it's great to have those. But then there's more. Cognitive and metabolic support from the medium chain triglycerides and generated from the organic coconut milk. It's amazing. It supports fat burning so that you get the ketones, so the brain is steady. So it's great for the nervous system. And then they have all these wonderful natural organic foods to give them the vitamins from a natural source. And that's very rare in supplements, to actually try to get the A, B, C, D, E's from natural sources, not just from a lab. So we have coconut milk, cranberry, blueberry, beetroot, carrot, barley grass, and chlorella, all organic. And then the formula is sweetened with monk fruit and stevia. Again, they are processed not like you buy in the you'll find in the cheap substitute kinds of uh, supplements, but they really use the stevia that doesn't have an aftertaste, and the monk fruit's not overdone, and natural vanilla flavor, truly from a vanilla bean, not vanilla. And then the coconut nectar sugar, it's minimally processed, so it's not even considered added sugar when you use that. And then it's great that that has the digestive enzymes for the starches, the proteins, and the glucose. And no GMOs, no soy, no gluten, no artificial colors, flavors, or preservatives. And you may have heard when these things say natural flavors, they're all kinds of mysterious stuff that have been approved to be called natural flavors. So it is really neat that Nikken isn't using them in the KVB. So you can eat this every day and really feel good about what you're doing for yourself. The ketones in the brain are amazing. All those prebiotics for the gut are exactly what you need. So many people are having gut problems, and they don't even realize that yeast is taking over if they feed the sugar. But if they feed the healthy bacteria with the fiber and the vitamins and minerals, and especially B vitamins, and the natural fats that the gut bacteria, the healthy ones, need, then your gut works, everything works better, including your vagus nerve, educating your brain to keep the blood sugar even and your nerves okay. And so you sleep better, you have more energy, and you feel vibrant every day. So I recommend you get it on auto ship and you save 10%. So in America, it's $51 for a month's supply, and $46, which is amazing for one of your meals when you take it for all month for $46. That's amazing for a meal. So let me stop my share
That is
and
amazing.